Well, viewers, today we have yet another special segment. It's the City Park and Ride free shuttle service by the government of the Virgin Islands. And today we have Mr. Alfred Robinson and Miss Tameka Johnson, who will basically just give us a full detailed explanation and description of this shuttle service and what have been happening since the launch of the service in the city of Roetown. So let's take a trip over here first, where I would first speak to Mrs. Johnson. Thank you for having us here today, and basically just to explain and give the viewers somewhat of a more in-depth description of the shuttle service that's being offered by government. So firstly, just speak a little bit about the shuttle service and what persons could generally expect when utilizing this service.
Well, the shuttle service is free transportation offered by the government, and it's transportation around the town. It's just around the town area. We travel from the complex, we go down into Main Street, and then we have a next route where we comes up onto the courthouse and go over to the Red Cross and back down into Main Street with bank areas. That's the areas we're operating on currently, just within the city.
Okay. And viewers, that's just a summarized version of it. We will be giving you somewhat of a full detail. We will be going around the routes today and just giving you that in-depth view so that you, the viewers, can also see what happens on a daily basis. What I'm told is that this shuttle service is utilized every 15 minutes. So what I'll do, I'll go to the driver, Mr. Robinson, now, basically, and he will just give us a walk around the shuttle, the city shuttle. Basically, he will give us a walk around firstly so that we can get somewhat of a in-depth understanding of this vehicle, because it's all part of government's initiative of going green. So welcome, Mr. Robinson. Thank you for having us as well. Speak about the vehicle here and what persons that are not aware of this vehicle, just speak about the features of the vehicle. And I see there's a stereo, I see there's a mic as well. So we'll start with these small little things, and then we'll get into what makes it so user-friendly when it comes to going green as well.
All right, Chief. Well, like you said, the microphone is talk to the passengers and so on. We have all the gauge here, the voltage that she walk with, that show you what's going on with the battery and so on. This is what we're working with here, right? Right here we have 4 batteries. To keep her going.
So viewers, as he's saying, they have 4 batteries right here right now on this particular side, and this side here we have another 8 batteries as well. So the shuttle is fully operated by battery, and it's also utilized through and recharged through a charging system, which he will also show us as well.
This thing is supposed to run up to 50 hours off a full charge, There we go. Same thing with your house,
Okay, and as you guys can see, viewers, it's a normal, what we will call a normal plug, 3-prong plug, which we will plug into a normal electric circuit, basically. Yeah. And as you said, that it once fully charged, it operates for 50 hours.
Up to 50 hours.
And how long does it usually take to charge?
Security guys deal with it, probably about
overnight.
6 hours, 8 hours, to get a full charge,
Okay.
All right.
Great, viewers. So you can see, viewers, it is also contributing to the environment. Is fully battery operated, no exhaust, no emissions, etc. And we can see also here there's some visors as well. And I assume, as you said, this is for the rain as well. When it comes to times when the rain is falling, to stop those persons from being getting wet. Now, I want you to speak to me. You said that there are 4 of these in total, but there's also another one that has more dynamics in terms of air conditioning. 6 in total.
Yeah, 4 open air, right? But we have 2 with air conditioning unit, and they use a little more batteries. They use at least 14 batteries or something. So all right.
Okay. So viewers know that we have somewhat of a explanation of the shuttle. What we'll do now, we'll get onto the shuttle now, and we'll start our journey basically around the city, where you would see some of the destinations that this shuttle basically utilized on a daily basis. Is every 15 minutes. Could you also give me the time period from when it's operating from? On
7 in the morning until 6 in the evening.
7 in the morning until 6 p.m. Viewers, I'm here with Ms. Johnson. We've already started our journey across the city. So speak to me about this particular route that I'm presently on.
Okay, this route is going to go over to the Red Cross, and we're going to go down to the highway. We're going over in by BNF and on to where the banks are located. We're going to make a run around the complex, and we'll be back up on the road next to Clovers, and then we'll take our next route, which is going down into Main Street. So as you get there, I'll direct you somewhere.
Okay, great. And I'm sure viewers, you would also get a glimpse of this particular route, because we'll take another route where the camera will be just spotted on the road, so you can see exactly what we're referring to.
Capture one of the stops right here.
Okay.
Where persons would wait for the shuttle right here.
And there's also so there are basically stop signs through different areas of where persons can wait for a particular shuttle.
Yes, sir.
So you can't just wait any place for a shuttle.
There are specified areas that we have up signs. That's the areas you'll stop and wait for the shuttle. And that's also the areas we'll drop off passengers as well.
So also talk about the statistics so far. I know that's obviously a huge thing for a lot of persons. They want to know how many persons would have been frequenting and utilizing these services since they would have been rolled out, because we do know that the whole point of the initiative is to have less traffic through Road Town. So speak about those numbers so far, if you have any of those statistics.
Okay, we started out in late January of this year, and as we start out, the first couple of days was a bit slow, but as times passed by, we was surprised with the amount of persons. I will give you the count for the month of February. The month of February, we had 3,229 persons using the shuttle, just alone in the month of February so far. So the shuttle is being utilized. A lot of persons is happy about the shuttle and able to park and catch a shuttle to different locations in town and move around frequent without traffic. So it's been very successful so far, I would say.
Okay, so great. So with 3,000 persons utilizing the park and ride free shuttle service, it obviously means that something is going good, is working, because as we can see right now in the Road Town area, there's less traffic on the roadways.
I would agree with that, sir.
Okay, so viewers, what we have here now, we're making our way down the what's the correct term for this highway?
This is the San Francisco Drive Highway.
Okay, and we're making our way down this particular road. So what we'll do now is basically do a little switch where we can show you guys at least the rest of this journey. So we're making our way down the Castro Street.
Yeah. Right in front of Popular, and then to the back of Administration, come right out to the intersection again, going up on the highway or Waterfront Drive, towards the roundabout, and then down Main Street, to the bottom, to the hospital, and back up. That's the route. It's the route. It's kind of sharp for right now, The heavy hitters try and walk it out, Yeah, the people are complaining or requesting a wider route, That's where we are right now.
So Mr. Robinson, talk to me. You're the driver, you would be seeing many faces on a daily basis. How has the experience been so far, and how has the reception been from persons utilizing this service?
Oh, the people don't love this service, man. The people don't love this service, and interacting with the people and everything is kind of cool too, Yeah, but the people don't really love this service. Yeah, So without, there's a set of female from different government offices, and they lunch hour, they utilize it to the max, Yeah, right from the office to the prayer park for the meal, and they wait a while back up, Sometimes they wait for me. Yeah, they leave a 1 or 2 parts and just wait for me for the ride. I don't know. It's fun. It's been fun.
And in essence, too, you said one of the heaviest utilized times is the lunchtime period. I'm also assuming the other 2 heaviest utilized time will be the beginning of work and the end of work as well?
Yeah, the boys and the guys to the end of the day tell me about, in the evening, because I don't walk up to the 6 o'clock hour, And some of the guys don't walk up to the 6 o'clock hour, 5 to 6. Yeah, pick up for them going towards the people for Virgin Guard especially, Yeah, taking them in the vicinity of the dock, not to the dock, Yeah, there's a problem again with that,
And we do know another, well, is also to ease the congestion of parking in the Rotong area. I'm sure it's also a situation where tourists heavily utilize this shuttle as well.
Oh yeah, this time by the stop, they read the sign, this time by the stop, and they jump on, They jump on, they use the service, yeah, They use the service, they enjoying it also, Yeah, the kids, middle school kids, high school students, especially older folks in the morning heading towards the hospital on Main Street. You could go down there in the early part of the morning and help somebody out on the way to the hospital, Yeah, that area is busy too, the Main Street.
And based on your recollection, how many stops are there in total across Road Town?
Let me see. Whew.
Or you could just speak to the areas as they come to head.
Okay. The Cricket Building on top of Main Street. There's one by the roundabout by the gas station. There's one across the street from Clover's, right? That's straight. And then we have we ran out of sign. We have a 1 or 2 on Main Street marked with an X, but the sign is not posted. We have one to the foot of the hill of the hospital. One on the highway coming up right outside the entrance of the hospital. That's about 6 so far, right? And then we have one in front of the police station, one above the primary school next to the police station. We have a next one by the Sakal building. And governor's office, and then one in the back. That's about 13. We cover about 13 different stuff or so. Yeah.
Okay, great. So basically, we're about to make somewhat of a circle to where we would have commenced before. Speak to me about where we're heading towards now.
We're heading towards the roundabout. We're gonna take the left, head out in front of right way to the intersection, to Main Street. This is the first part of the trip. My morning trip. Yeah, this is what I do first thing in the morning. Check when everything to work. Yeah.
Okay. So basically, and as you did explain to me initially, there are 2 routes. We just took the first route just now, and we're about to make our way.
We took the second route first. Now we're taking the first route now second. That's what happening. Because of the way we pick you up, Yeah, because of the way we pick you up. Now right now we're doing the first route.
So viewers, basically what we just saw was the second route that he did first, and now we're going to do the first route second. So we're making our way now towards. Let's give it visit this.
Main Street. We're heading towards Main Street. Yeah, past the front of right way and department stores. That was the minister.
I thought so myself as well. I was saying just my luck, I would have been glad to actually get him while we can. So we're making our way to Main Street now, viewers.
This is an active spot right there.
And as you can see here, if you can slow down shortly, there's actually a sign here as well here on Main Street. And on this sign, it actually has the routes as well, and a description of the different stops. It has legend where this describes the different signs as well, so that you, the viewers, can get a understanding of what is to take place, etc. So for those who may see the signs, this is where you would utilize a shuttle service. So here we continue our journey now. And as you can see, the shuttle is fully equipped with the necessary stuff to be roadworthy as well, because we do see government plates on it as well.
Oh, yeah.
Persons may wonder, why, if it's a shuttle, why does it have on plates? Do you have any knowledge as to why,
No, you have to ask
That's a question for Ms. John, so we'll answer that later. But I assume it's because, you have to be roadworthy, whether it be ensuring that you have the necessary horn, make sure the brakes are working, and the brake lights to indicators to indicate wipers to wipe in event of rain, etc. So it's actually a vehicle, but more so an electric vehicle.
Sure.
So it's all about glowing green as well. How have persons been in terms of, the whole part of it being an electric vehicle? Are they shocked, by how this operates? Because a lot of persons may think, well, electric vehicle is not really going to do much for us.
Yeah, well, I think it was advertised, that it's electrical and things like that. So most of the people don't have an idea, before they start riding on them, But the 1 or 2 surprised that it's an electrical, vehicle, There's a few people been surprised. Yeah, man.
Great, great, great. So viewers, as you can see, we are going through Main Street right now. To be honest, the ride is very smooth, very enjoyable. Imagine you just have to step up from work and you want to just run a quick errand down to Main Street. You can just go to one of these stops and utilize the service. And basically, every 15 minutes of time your business is finished conducted, you know, another shuttle will be here at your rescue to basically make a circle and carry you back to your original destination.
Exactly. Yeah.
So what you can do now, so this is basically we're heading towards
Hospital.
the hospital area.
Yeah. And like I said, this time I didn't know what time we have now, after 10, right? It's kind of like that. Most people are already in the office and so on, you know? Yeah, you know, stuff like that. So sooner or later in a few, you'll start seeing people, you know, on the road looking right. Yeah, checking for ride and yeah, especially ladies out there too. The park, they leave the car park. I just said it's hectic to move their vehicle after the park for the morning and then try to find a spot again, you know? So they said they're really thankful for this thing, you know? Yeah.
So there you heard it, viewers. Mr. Robertson basically, you know, just explaining, you know, some of the events that tend to happen on a daily basis when it comes to persons utilizing the free shuttle service here by the government of the Virgin Islands.
See how much that stop right there? But this is actually the bus stop heading up, you know?
Okay.
This stop right here.
So we have another stop here, and this is the first stop they just described of the free shuttle services. So I guess once you finish working here in this area, you can obviously utilize that particular stop. It's also just to re-emphasize, viewers, you may see the shuttle service running from point A to point B, but at the end of the day, you have to be at one of the shuttle destination points to be able to get on the shuttle. That's basically the mandate when it comes to utilizing the service.
Yeah. That's a hit the nail right on the head. Got it.
And in terms of some people, because we do know how some people may be. You know what I mean? So I don't need to go to the shuttle service is here. Why can't I just not get on?
Yeah.
How do you handle such a situation?
Well, kind of difficult, but you're kind of lenient in the beginning, you know. But after, you know, a couple of weeks, you know, you're expecting your regular, especially, to be by your stop, you know. Yeah, see, you have one right there, right outside the bar, you know. And this is where the foreigners catch up on the shuttle, you know, leaving the bar with their drinks. And this is what the young lady were talking about a minute ago, you know. Yeah, you know, but it's for everybody until they say different, you know. Yeah.
Okay, great. And viewers, if you were paying attention, you can see we are back on heading towards the roundabout yet again, which means we will almost be making another full circle of the route. And this was how long did this take? Less than 5 minutes?
No, 15, 16, up to 18 minutes, depending on the traffic, you know.
But I mean, this particular circle we just thought was
no.
Was really.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another stop right there.
Yeah, right.
So what we'll do also as well, viewers, in case we missed stop, we'll take another round where we just be recording for say, so you can get a view of every single stop there is.
By the gas station.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, well, the whole trip takes about 16 minutes. So all in all, from the roundabout back to the roundabout, at least 8 minutes. You know, it could take a little longer if you guys, you know, you stop at every stop. You know, it take a little longer. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
So what we'll do now, since this is the end of the second trip, we'll try to get a shot of every single sign,
Yeah.
so that the public can get an idea of where every single stop is, so that they would, you know, just gauge, you know, for example, if I'm in the roundabout area, I know for sure it's best to come right here, close by the crossing, because a sign is right there, so they know the closest possible sign to each of their locations.
Yeah, one across where you work, you know, but the guy who mounted the sign said he have an X on the pole stating like they ran out there, the sign is out. Yeah, but that's a stop where we were sitting first. Yeah, that's a stop.
Okay.
Yeah.
So which means hopefully we should see a proper sign up and structured just in the not too distant future, so persons can utilize the shuttle service opposite the CCTV building, or people say next to the fire station in Rotown. For those who may not be well aware of the CCTV main office.
I think they're going to put a couple more on the Castro Street also, because the kind of space on the Castro Street. You see the X on the pole? There's supposed to be one right here too.
Oh.
Yeah. We see around one of the drivers who work for Public Work there, you know? So he was the one mounting the sign, and he said, look at this cloud. Ah, boy.
So the plan basically is to mount more signs across Rotown, therefore getting more stops basically.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Oh, I have another question before we cut this part. Basically, so while you have to get on the shuttle from a particular stop, do you have to get off a particular stop?
Yeah, we try and walk down, you know. Yeah, but right to the point where most people ask if they can stop here, or they have to wait for the stop. You wait for the stop, guys, you know, impeding traffic, and, you know, people complaining, you know. So you try and walk with the art of the day. You see, like this here now. You see, I have an easement here. I'll take and give her a break, you know.
I also noticed during the trip that Mr. Robinson had a passenger logbook where he noted the total tally for the entire trip, the gender of the persons, and whether they were adults or children. He explained the purpose of that logbook.
Okay, viewers, I'm here with Mr. Donovan yet again, and we would have seen him just noting down some stuff on a paper after some passengers would have got a note. I assume that this is basically documenting how many passengers would have been on that particular trip.
Riding for the day. No, riding for the day. So I just, you know, as we circle, as much trip, male, female, and then to the end of the day, just log it up here, you know. The other day I had 77 passengers, you know. 25 kids, 30 female, 22 male. You know, and this, and out of 10 trips.
And that's a very comprehensive statistic breakdown, because what it does, it doesn't only tell you that there were X amount of passengers, it also breaks down the female from the male and also the children as well.
Exactly.
So I guess all of this information would then will be computed into the system to then give a more detailed breakdown and analysis when it comes to whether it be expanding the initiative, etc.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Great.
Now with all that information, we'll provide a sped-up version of the routes and some of the shuttle stop locations where passengers can assemble to get a ride.
Well, viewers, we have came to the end of our journey here with the free shuttle service in the city of Rotong. I want to thank Ms. Johnson for the very comprehensive display, as well as Mr. Robinson, the driver, who would have basically taken us across the 2 different routes in the Rotong. Any last words for the viewers and those persons interested in utilizing the service that may be a little bit hesitant initially?
I would say to the public, utilize the service. One of the missions is to have traffic reduced in the town area, because especially around the peak times, you'll see a lot of bumper to bumper. This would help remedy that problem. You can take the shuttle, and it's free. Enjoy it. I would say come out and utilize it as much as you can. Thank you, sir.
Well, there you heard it, viewers, from Ms. Johnson, and also you would have heard Mr. Robinson earlier. On behalf of 284 News, I'm Kamal Haynes. Until next time.